Stop. Be honest with me. How many years have you been learning English? You've bought the textbooks, you've downloaded the apps, you're watching lessons, learning words, and you probably know the difference between the present perfect and the past simple. But when it's time to actually speak, at a meeting, at a party, or even just ordering coffee, your brain freezes. You feel like a beginner all over again. If that sounds like you, then please listen carefully. You are not the problem. Your effort is not the problem. The way you are learning might be the problem. You might be wasting your time unknowingly. You're just using a bad system. I see the same mistake over and over again in students. Today, I want to tell you, stop wasting your time learning English the wrong way. If you feel stuck, it's not because you aren't smart. It's because your method is wrong. I'm going to show you how to stop wasting your time and finally start speaking with confidence. I want to give that time back to you. How can you really learn to speak English confidently? Let me help you speed up the process by telling you in a few minutes what I learned over the years. I'm going to tell you 3 things that work and will help you learn English more effectively. They're based on linguistic research, but also on my personal experience. Ready? Let's dive in. Let's talk about the biggest time wasters and what to do instead. Number 1, studying grammar like a math problem. You only study, you don't practice. This is the biggest waste of time. You open a book, you are spending 80% of your time on rules you'll never use in conversation. You memorize rules, present perfect, past continuous. You do exercises. You get the answers right. This feels like studying, right? But then you try to speak, and your mind goes blank. Why? Because speaking is not a grammar test. It's a sport. You don't learn a sport by only reading the rulebook. You learn by playing. Studying is passive. Reading, listening, and memorizing. Practicing is active. Speaking, writing, and thinking in English. You can study for 10 years and still not speak, like I did with French in school, because studying builds knowledge. Practicing builds skill. How do you fix this? For every grammar rule you learn 1 short sentence that uses it. For every 30 minutes you study English, spend 5 minutes using it. Read a sentence? Say that sentence out loud 10 times. Learn a new word? Make a sentence with it right now. Move knowledge from your notebook to your mouth. Time waster number 2. You are only listening and watching. You will watch English movies with subtitles in your native language and call it study. You listen to podcasts. This is good, but it's passive. It's like watching someone else play soccer and hoping you'll get better. It doesn't work that way. Your ears are getting better, but your mouth is still sleeping. How do you fix this? Make it active. After you listen to 1 minute of English, pause it. Talk back to it. Answer the question you heard. Repeat what the person said. Even talk to yourself about what you just heard. Wake up your speaking muscles. It helps. They say practice makes perfect. Time waster number 3. Waiting until you are ready or until your English is perfect before you start speaking to real people. You wait for more time. You think, I'll study when I have an hour free, or I will speak when my vocabulary is bigger, or I will join a conversation when my grammar is perfect. This is the most painful time waster, because perfect never comes. You are waiting for a day that will never arrive, and while you wait, your confidence gets smaller. Life is always busy. The truth is, I don't have time or I don't have enough vocabulary really means this is not my priority right now. Every time you choose to watch TV or scroll on your phone, you are choosing not to practice English. And that's okay. But be honest with yourself. Fluency is a muscle, not a memory test. You don't get strong by reading about the gym. You get strong by lifting weights. How do you fix this? Speak now, with the English you have today. Make mistakes. Be unclear. It's okay. Every time you speak, you are telling your brain, this is important. Get better at this. Mistakes are not failures. Silence is. Stop waiting for a big block of time. Use 5 minutes. Practice while you wait for your coffee, or commute, or cook. 5 minutes of real speaking is better than 1 hour of planning to study. In summary, studying the wrong way slows you down. It makes you memorize word lists that you may not use. It makes you study grammar books, translating in your head and avoiding mistakes at all costs. But the right way makes you learn faster. You learn phrases and collocations. You immerse yourself in high-interest content, and you are able to think in English. That allows you to know the shadowing technique. You embrace mistakes as data points. So, what should you do with your time? How do you change your routines starting tomorrow? Here is your 4-step blueprint. To effectively learn English and become confident, you must be focused. In English, we say to put the blinkers on, or to have your blinkers on. If you've ever watched horse racing, you've seen the horses have these things on their eyes, right? So they cannot see. These are blinkers. So to put your blinkers on is to be very focused and only see one thing, because otherwise, you're going to get distracted and you're not going to study, okay? You're going to be really, really focused. Number 2, it's the 70-30 rule. What do I mean by that? Stop spending all your time taking in information, input. Spend 30% of your time consuming, reading or listening, and 70% of your time producing, speaking or writing. Even if you're just talking to yourself in the shower, voice your thoughts out loud. So for every 30 minutes you spend learning English, you need to spend 5 minutes using English. Number 3, use high-frequency content. Stop reading 19th century literature if you want to work in tech. Read blogs, watch YouTubers, and listen to podcasts in the specific niche you actually care about. If it's not relevant to your life, your brain will discard it. Read an article of your interest. Try to tell yourself what the article was about. When you learn a new word from the article you read, try make a simple sentence with it right away. It's small, but this small shift changes everything. It moves English from a subject you study to a tool you use. Number 4, the shadowing technique. You may properly hear a lot of people talking about this technique. That shows it works. This is the secret sauce. Take a 30-second clip of a native speaker. Listen, then repeat exactly what they said, mimicking their speed, emotion, and intonation minutes a day. It rewires your brain's motor skills for English. Learning a language shouldn't feel like a life sentence of boring homework. It's about connection. It's about opening doors to new jobs, new friends, and a new version of yourself. Stop trying to be perfect. Start being functional. The wrong way is stressful. The right way is a lifestyle. You've got this. Learning English is a journey. It takes time, effort, and consistency. When you learn with good techniques, teachers with good teaching methods, it makes the process easier. But 70% will depend on your willpower and persistence, so that you can not only speak, but also express ideas, debate, and give your opinion in detail in a conversation naturally. You need to put in months of work. I know for some people this is simple, but for some it's not. But the methods work. Next time, I will show you exactly how I start my day. A simple 5-minute routine that puts all of this into practice. It changed my English, and it can change yours. But for today, just do this. Look at how you studied yesterday. Were you only reading, only listening, only memorizing? If yes, choose one thing to make active today. Tell me in the comments, which time waster will you stop today? Number 1, 2, or 3? Your time is precious. Let's use it well. If you're ready to stop the grind and start the growth, hit that subscribe button. I'm here to help you navigate this journey. Thank you for joining us. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.